please stand for Tulsi Arati.
तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः।
वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो
नमो नमः।
तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी
देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः
वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः
वृंदा देवी की जय तुलसी महारानी की जय.
Please take your seats.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Hare Krishna, everybody. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Good night, Sitaram to each and every one of you all. A warm welcome to each and every one of you all once more. Thank you all for coming in. I mean, I look forward to seeing much more people. I'm happy to see you all. I know we are pressed for time, so I would not like to say anything much more. But thank you all for coming. We really appreciate you all. And I'm sure that you are going to enjoy this Harikatha. I will call Didi Raj to say a few words, then we'll go to the MC.
Hare Krishna. I can hear you. All right, I want to hear. People say so many good things about Faizabad. And I've been bragging about this place, although I didn't know anything about it. So you have to help me here. Don't make me look bad. They give me a tedious job to do every night. And that's to introduce somebody like Sudarsan. I don't know very much about this man, but I'll try. My Guru Maharaj, in 2001, heard him singing. And don't go tell anybody this, it's already going to be on the national television. When Sudarsan goes anywhere, he sits very quietly, very humbly. If he gets to sing, he sings. And if he don't get to sing, he never complains. So that day, he was singing. And my wonderful Guru Maharaj, who is right here on the left side of the picture, and I'm very proud to say that, right away from this stage, with over, I would say about a couple thousand people, he said, I want you to sing like that. I want you to preach my mission like that. He didn't know Sudarsan very much. And then the cream of the crop is, he told one of the sannyasi, tell him to come and sing this evening. Sudarsan said, me? Sing? What do I sing? I don't know very much. He said, this song, but not now, this evening. So he had to learn a song from the morning, about 10 o'clock, to the evening, which he never sang in his life. For those of you who have the CD, Yedi Gauranga Politi. And Sudarsan went and sang that song. And Gurudev again endorsed, I want you to go out and preach my mission like this. With that instructions, he took it upon himself. And someone else is going to come and tell you a little bit. He knows Sudarshan from childhood. And he always says that Sudarshan could have been in a Rolls Royce somewhere in the world. But he chose this mission. And there is a reason why he chose this mission. Not for himself. For every one of you, and all those who are not even here, and those of you who are joining night after night for so many years online, you must be gaining something. And that what you're gaining, it's priceless. Money is not worth paying for that. He is the disciple of Nityalila Pravishta Om Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj of Vrindavan. You can read all about this parampara and our Gurudev online, purebhakti.com. So now I'll ask Bhai Siram, who is the president for the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sankhya here in Trinidad, and he will have a little more enlightening to give to you.
Hare Krishna. It's so nice to be in Faizabad here, but I can assure you the people of Faizabad are very good people, excellent people. I want to congratulate Mr. Dev and his family. Well organized, you know. Everything is in place in terms of feeding, in terms of seating accommodation. Excellent job, sir. Well, to tell you the truth, as always, Sudarshan Prabhu has inspired a lot of us. He is very meticulous in whatever he's doing. He's the spiritual leader of the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sangha. And I say this as a gentle reminder to him. He has sidestepped a profession in academia. He has sidestepped mundane music to be involved in this science of back to Godhead. And for all of that, we feel blessed. We feel privileged to know that he has reached such a position that he can inspire thousands across the world. He has been back and forth in India, and he has actually studied what he's preaching. He reminds me, like when you're in university, and everything that you say must be backed up by the literature. And this is what he does. I remember the last time he came to the Southland, we stopped to get some doubles and so on, that's a must. And a guy asked us, where are you going? He dressed up. So I said, we're going to a Harikatha by a guy named Buddy. He said, yeah, I know Buddy. Who is the guy? I said, well, Sudarshan Prabhu, Shripad Sudarshan Das. He said, oh yes, I like that guy. I said, why? He said, because he doesn't talk people business. He gives you straight Harikatha. I say, yes, that's the man. Because just as he has found this great nectar, he also wants his followers to find that. And he has committed himself totally to this science of back to Godhead. He has studied it, he lives it, and as I said, as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, as friends from Arangmes, we feel very proud to know that he's doing such a wonderful job. And with your blessings, we know that he will continue on this great mission. So with that being said, we hand you over to him to enjoy tonight's Harikatha. Haribol.
Kindly stand for the opening pranam and arti.
Namo Vishnupadaya Radhikai Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namaste Saraswati Devi Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jayo Jayo Radha Krishna Jugal Milana, Jayo Jayo Radha Krishna Jugal Milana. Aarti karo ye lalitari sakhi gana, Aarti karo ye lalitari sakhi gana. Madana Mohana Rupa Tribhanga Sundara, Madana Mohana Rupa Tribhanga Sundara. Pitamara Shikhi Pucha Chura Manohara, Pitamara Shikhi Pucha Chura Manohara. Lalita Madhava Mame Vrishabhanu Kanya, Lalita Madhava Mame Vrishabhanu Kanya. Nilavasana Gauri Rupe Gune Dhanya, Nilavasana Gauri Rupe Gune Dhanya. Jayo Jayo Radha Krishna Jugal Milana, Jayo Jayo Radha Krishna Jugal Milana. Aarti karo ye lalitari sakhi gana, Aarti karo ye lalitari sakhi gana. Nana vidhay alakar kore jhalamala, Nana vidhay alakar kore jhalamala. Hari mano vimohan vadana ujwala, Hari mano vimohan vadana ujwala. O Vishakari sakhi gande nana rage gayo, Vishakari sakhi gande nana rage gayo. O nana rage gayo, nana rage gayo. O Vishakari sakhi gande nana rage gayo, Vishakari sakhi gande nana rage gayo. Priya dharma sakhi jat chamara dhulayo, Priya dharma sakhi jat chamara dhulayo. O chamara dhulay re, chamara dhulay re. Radha Krishna Radhi Kale chamara dhulay re, Radha Krishna Radhi Kale chamara dhulay re. Oh Jayo Radhe Shri Radhe bole chamara dhulay re, Jayo Radhe Shri Radhe bole chamara dhulay re. Lalita Vishakha Yari chamara dhulay re, Lalita Vishakha Yari chamara dhulay re. O Shri Radha Madhava Pad Saras Jayashe, Shri Radha Madhava Pad Saras Jayashe. Bhakti Vinod Sakhi Pad Sukhi Bhase, Bhakti Vinod Pad Saras Sukhi Bhase. Jayo Jayo Radha Krishna Jugal Milana, Jayo Jayo Radha Krishna Jugal Milana. Aarti karo ye lalitari sakhi gana, Aarti karo ye lalitari sakhi gana. O Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jay Radhe, Jayo Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Jayo Radhe. Ha Jayo Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jayo Radhe. He मन भूल मत जय हो राधा रानी के चरणों, मन भूल मत जय हो राधा रानी के चरण. हो राधा रानी के चरण, महारानी के चरण, हो राधा रानी के चरण, महारानी के चरण. हो राधा रानी के चरण, महारानी के चरण, हो राधा रानी के चरण, महारानी के चरण. हे मन 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 भूल मत जय हो राधा रानी के चरण, मन भूल मत जय हो राधा रानी के चरण. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Bol Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol.
Jai Jaya Jaya Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jai
Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Gurudeva,
Jaya Gurudeva,
Jaya Gurudeva,
Jaya Gurudeva.
Jai 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 Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Please take your seats. Take one bhajan from
Aye Vaishnava Thakur Duyari Sagar Hirasi Karuna Koi Aye Vaishnava Thakur Duyari Sagar Hirasi Karuna Koi Diya Parachaya Shura He Amare Tumar Charan Dori Diya Parachaya Shura He Amare Tumar Charan Dori Ahe Vaishnava Thakur Dayari Sagar Tera Sikarna Koi Jaya Vigatami, Jaya Dosashri, Jaya Gunadi Hekdase. Jaya Vigatami, Jaya Dosashri, Jaya Gunadi Hekdase. Jaya Satsanga Diye Hamari, Doshi Sangare Ashe. Jaya Satsanga Diye Hamari, Doshi Sangare Ashe. Ahe Vaishnava Thakur Dayar Sagar Hera Sikaruna Koi Jaya Vigadami, Jaya Dosashri, Jaya Gunadi Hekdase. Jaya Vigadami, Jaya Dosashri, Jaya Gunadi Hekdase. Jaya Satsanga Diye Hamari, Doshi Sangare Ashe. Jaya Satsanga Diye Hamari, Doshi Sangare Ashe. Itaki Amara Nahi Paya Bhulo, Hari Nanam Sankirtani. Itaki Amara Nahi Paya Bhulo, Hari Nanam Sankirtani. Tumi Kripa Koi Shraddha Bindu Diya, Diyo Krishna Namadani. Tumi Kripa Koi Shraddha Bindu Diya, Diyo Krishna Namadani. Ahe Vaishnava Thakur Dayar Sagar Tera Sikarna Koi कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण जीते पारा तुम्हारी शक्ति आज कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण जीते पारा तुम्हारी शक्ति आज अमिता कांगला कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली अमिता पाचे पाचे अमिता कांगला कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली अमिता पाचे पाचे अहे वैष्णव ठाकुर दया रे सागर तेरा शिकार न कोई जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर अजय वैष्णव ठाकुर अजय वैष्णव ठाकुर अजय वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर की जय
बोले श्री वैष्णव ठाकुर की
जय
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। भक्त्या विहीना चित्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञानाद्धि त्वं नय मां चरणाम्बिकम् श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
First of all, I offer my most heartfelt, most respectful and humble obeisances unto the dust of the lotus feet of my Shri Guru Maharaj, Nitya Leela, Pravishta Om Vishnu Para, Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Ashwara Shata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Same unto my Param Guru Devs, same unto all acharyas coming under this Brahma Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya. My humble pranam to all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, all Purohits and Pandits, and I give my humble pranam to each and every one of you. Tonight I have selected one section of Sri Chaitanya Charitamita. If you take Bhagavad Gita as your first degree, Bhagavad as PhD, then Chaitanya Charitamrita is postdoctorate, is the topmost scripture existing. It is said if all the scriptures will be burned to ashes, Chaitanya Charitamrita is saved, you have lost nothing. Everything could be derived back from this. So Mahaprabhu, I'll take from here, taking sannyas in Katha from Keshav Bharati, who is coming under Shankaracharya line. This is amazing. It was the customary thing in those days too. As he took sannyas at the age of 24, he wanted to go directly to Vrindavan. But Nityananda Prabhu did one trick on him and brought him to Shantipur at the house of Advaitacharya. Because they had made a plan for his mother, Srimati Sachi Devi, to see him for the last time. Once you take sannyas, you have to leave your home. Your mother can visit you, father can visit you, children, but not wife. You have to break all connections with wife. So I was thinking, any man have any problem and thing, just take sannyas. That's an easy getaway. So his mother, he bowed his head to his mother and said, "My mother, this body is yours, but I have a mission." His mother was shocked to see shaven hair and saffron cloth. And then she requested that at least stay in Jagannath Puri so she can get all the news about him. So that was one of the first place Mahaprabhu went. When he went to that temple of Lord Jagannath, who knows what happened? What happened? When he saw that deity, he fainted. And the guards were ready to pick him and throw him out. Because a lot of people, they pretend, "Oh, I've gone into samadhi, I'm in a big trance." They pretend. But Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, he told, "No, bring him to my home," because he was the head priest and scholar of Jagannath temple. And by the way, when the Lord comes, all the devatas will come and serve him. He was the guru of the devas, Brihaspati Dev, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. So he took one little cotton swab and put it by his nose and said, he's still breathing. But he couldn't wake him up. You know how they had to bring him back to external consciousness? Anybody knows? By that time, Nityananda Prabhu and others reached. Make one guess. How he came back to consciousness, external consciousness. Haribol! That to chant loudly. Because from his birth, at that time was complete lunar eclipse. And it's by tradition, everybody will go to the river, take bath, and they will chant Hari, Hari Bol. So by birth, he has arranged that situation. And when he was a baby, he will be smiling if you chant Hari Bol. The minute you stop, he will cry. He's teaching from Hari Bol. So he's teaching the world from a baby to chant this Hari Bol. Once, from Vrindavan, he was going back to Prayag. He went to Prayag from Vrindavan, and he saw that Beni Madhav deity, and he began to dance in ecstasy. And he told everyone, Bolo Hari Hari, Urdhva Baho, Kore Bale to Bole Hari Hari. You want to do a little exercise so your brain will function, you get oxygen, so you will remember what you're hearing. Everybody hands up. Bolo Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Bolo Hari Hari, Bolo Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Bolo Hari Hari. Urdhva Baho Kore Balle, Bolo Hari Hari. Urdhva Baho Kore Balle, from Jagannath Puri, he went down to the Southland actually, came back up, then went to Vrindavan, then went to Prayag, and then went back to Kashi, Varanasi, Banaras. Hamara naam Banarasi Bab. And there, Sri Sanatan Goswami went and met him at the house of Chandrasekhar, and he was given lessons for 2 months. But when, going back again, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, when he was awakened in the home of Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya was worried. He is so good looking, and maybe some lady might trap him. So he's so young and good looking. You know how much trouble I had. So long. So he started teaching him Vedanta Sutra. For 7 days he's teaching. But Mahaprabhu was like, he's like, how? Sometimes you say, oh my God, when he will finish? Like that? Boring? So then Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, did you understand everything or you understand nothing? What is the situation? Mahaprabhu replied, my dear sir, Vedanta Sutra is clear like daylight. You are clouding the meanings. Then Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya gave 9 different explanations of the Atmaram verse. I don't know if Roma have that in her notes. Srimad Bhagavatam, 1st canto, 7th chapter, verse number 10. Very important verse. Atmaramascha munayo nirgranthaya pyurukrame kurvantya hetu kim bhaktim itham bhuta guno harihi. How powerful is Hari? How influential that even the liberated souls are doing unalloyed devotional service to his feet. This is why really when you're in the lap of Maya, you're not thinking about bhakti. You're thinking that everything is okay. No. So then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya gave 9 explanations and asked Mahaprabhu, can you explain now? Anybody knows the number? How many different kind of explanation Mahaprabhu gave? 61 different explanations without touching any of those 9. And this is what caused Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who is the topmost scholar, he bowed down and realized no ordinary human can do that. And he gave 100 verses proving that Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord. But he took it and Mahaprabhu Charitamita. 2 were saved. And Srila Prabhupada always quoted one, so I got one, I learned one too. How Krishna came himself to give Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, his own bhakti, means Krishna himself. How we can give up this attachment for this world? Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, Shiksharthamekah Purushah Purana. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sharir Dhari Kripam Bodhir Yastamaham Prapadye. How to give up this and do Nija mean apna, his own bhakti. Shikshartham, for the sake of teaching us Shiksha. Ekah Purushah Puran, that same Krishna, original form of Krishna, is same Mahaprabhu. Original Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. We also say Swayam Bhagavan for Mahaprabhu. He's not an expansion of avatar, he himself is Swayam Bhagavan. Kripam Budhir, yes, he's an ocean of mercy. Unto him I bow down, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And he became a devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and gave up this Mayavad philosophy. He was a top scholar. He did not recognize the Lord. Brihaspati Dev did not. Now he understands this is my Lord. So while teaching Srila Sanatana Goswami, he asked, oh, I heard that you give so many nice explanations of the Atmaram verse. Can you give me some of those explanations? And this Katha picks up from there. I am in Madhya Leela, chapter 24, verse 227. Nirgrandha shabde kohe tabe vyadh nirdhan sadhu sange seho kore Shri Krishna bhajan. I'll take one bhajan and then we'll do. You want to do?
वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा। वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा। मन ही मन क्यों चले राधिका मोहन क्यों गई सबका प्यारा। वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा। रंग सलोना ऐसा जैसे चाय आगत सावन की। रंग सलोना ऐसा जैसे चाय आगत सावन की। तेरे मैं तो हुई दीवानी मन मोहन मन भावन की। तेरे कारण एक भाव रे चोर दिया मैंने जग सारा। वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा। मन ही मन क्यों
तू है सबका प्यारा, वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया। रंग सलोना ऐसा जैसे चाई गोगत सावन की, रंग सलोना ऐसा जैसे चाई गोगत सावन की। तेरे मैं तो हुई दीवानी मन मोहन मन भावन की, तेरे
This verse begins with the word Nirgrantha. You must have heard that we have two kinds of Bhagavat, Bhakta Bhagavat and Grantha Bhagavat. Last night I read from Grantha Bhagavat. Grantha actually literally means a knot. That's how two people get married. Tayor mitho hridaya granthi mahu. In their heart, it becomes like a knot. And you cannot escape until you go around the fire 7 times. That 7 lifetime, that knot will stay maybe. You have to really be nuts, some people might say. So, grantha, nirgrantha can mean that knot or bondage. Nir means negation, without bondage, mean one who is free. Nirgrantha api. So the liberated souls, even they are surrendering to the Lord. But if Granth is also like Grantha Bhagavat is like a book, means knowledge is there. Nirgrantha also means without knowledge. So here Mahaprabhu is still telling, Nirgrantha shabde kohe tobe vyadha nirdhan. It can mean vyadha. Vyadha means a hunter. And nirdhan, one who has no wealth. So you have to go on hunt for animal to eat and live like that. Very poor people will do that. Sadhu sange seho kori Shri Krishna bhajan. But if that same hunter, that vyad, if he could get sadhu sangha, some powerful, strong devotee, pakka, then he could also do Shri Krishna bhajan and become a bhakta of Shri Krishna. Krishna Ramascha eva hoy Krishna manan, and he becomes Krishna Ram. Means he will be so absorbed and contented and happy, absorbed in Krishna manan, always absorbed in thinking of Krishna. Vyad hoya hoy puja bhagavato tamaha. Even though he is a hunter from that low lineage, if you like, he is worthy of worship, puja, and he is topmost Bhagavat, Uttama Bhagavat, Bhagavatottama. Now I want to warn you, because many people say, oh, how you playing devotee now? You become Haribol, and many years I remember you're drunk and falling in the drain. That has nothing to do if one is surrendered. Learn that. Where is that evidence? Anybody? Chapter 9, verse 30. 9.30 Bhagavad Gita. Api chetsu duracharu bhajate mam ananya bhag sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavasito hi saha. He must be considered a sadhu, because he has now surrendered totally to the lotus feet of the Lord. He is in the right place. When everybody will shun you and mock you, the Lord will never leave you. When you give up this body, if you have to become a worm, a snake, no matter how low, Paramatma is still with you in your heart. The Lord never leaves us. I remember when you read, go to purebhakti.com, she's telling you, and read about our Guru Maharaj. And listen to that, when you read that statement, that he is an eternal well-wisher of all living entities. Not only his disciples. Oh, I'll favor you if you take Diksha from me. And you just come up with a little bit, little bit on the upper. Then I'll favor you. No. Every single living entity. Because one time, when he went to Australia, when the morning walk, they had to clear the tracks. So he stopped in one spot and asked, do you have snakes here? Everybody knows when Australia has a lot of snakes. He said, yes, Gurudev. Yes. He said, don't kill them. Because if you go into that's where they live. So then they realized that the guy was whacking the weed and he whacked the snake and threw it away there. Even the sadhu have feelings for even snakes. But there is a statement that Shri Prahalad Maharaj made, Bhakta Prahalad. Modit sadhurapi vrishchika sarpahatya. Some sadhu also, they think this is such an abominable body, snake and scorpion. It's better, they change his body. This is why from a little boy growing up, I hear, whenever you hear a snake, they're ready to kill. Help the snake to change that body. Ek bhakta vyadher katha sun savadhane. One katha, I'm going to, of one bhakta like that, who was a hunter. And you will hear the old Baba, I still remember. Savdhan ho, savdhan suniye. Savdhan hokar suniye. Listen very attentively. So Mahaprabhu is telling that Srila Sanatana Goswami, Suna Savadhane. Listen to this katha, how one Vyad, a hunter, became a pure bhakta. Jaha hoite hoy sat sang mahimar jnane. So you could understand the power, the glories, the greatness of Sat Sangha. Ek din, one day, Shri Narad dekhi Narayan. You know Narad Muni is like the spaceman, he can go anywhere and everywhere. It's just he was cursed by Daksh Prajapati, he cannot stay for do ghari, 48 minutes. I thought I used to milk cow faster than that, but they said the time it will take to milk cow. So he went to Narayan. Of course, that curse cannot affect him there. Triveni snane prayag korila gaman. After seeing Narayan and Vaikuntha, he came and went to Triveni or Prayag. Ban pathe dekhe mriga ache bhume padi. He saw one deer, mriga, fell to the ground. Those deers fallen to the ground. He noticed ban biddha bhagna pad kore dadh padi. And I was checking this word. Vidha means knowledge. Vidhi also means like Brahma, Vidha. But Vidha, half a dha and full dha. Vidha means pierced. Pierced by the ban, the arrow. He noticed that one arrow is pierced in the leg of this deer, and his dhad padi, twisting and turning with pain. If anybody had this kidney stone, you will understand what that. Kidney stone will have you twisting. You don't know if you should sit down, stand up, walk, run, lie down on your back, kidney stone. He said that that pain is 10 times more than when a lady is giving childbirth, making baby. 10 times, and it is constant. So can you imagine how this deer is twisting and turning with pain, broken leg. Aar kat dure, when he went a little distance again, ek dekhe ne shukar, boar, one hog, taiche. Similarly, bidh bhagna pad kore dadhi pade. Oh, dadh pade. Dadh pade means twisting and turning with pain. Aiche ek shashak dekhe aar kat dure. Similarly, one rabbit he saw. Same situation. When I was reading this, I remember when we did the 5 nights Ramayana by Bella. And the last night, the 2 Pandits who were helping out, we asked them to say something. The younger one sang about 2 or 3 bhajan, and the older one was giving some little kahani, like little katha. And he said this man went to buy rabbit. And they brought out a regular, ordinary rabbit. And he said, this one is only $5 if you want. Then he brought one rabbit with 1 ear on it. And he said, if you want this one, this is $10. So the man was confused. This is a normal rabbit with 2 ears. You only want $5. Why you want $10 for the one with 1 ear? Bella, you remember or not? Are? So then the man explained. He said, this regular one, with the 2 ears, when you talk to him, it go through 1 ear, come out here. But the other one, when you talk, go through that 1 ear and stay there. So I'm not asking you to be like rabbit, but use that principle. Try to retain these things. Jiver dukha dekhi, when Narada Muni saw this pain and suffering of these animals, vyakul antare, he felt so sad, troubled inside within himself. Kat dure dekhe vyad vriksha anta hoya. Again, when he walked a little distance and he noticed vriksha. What is vriksha? At least we know that. Nadiyan piye kabhi apna jal, vriksha na khaye kabhi apne phal. This meaning, please remember this. So important. The river does not drink its own water, and the trees, the fruit trees, they'll say, none for you. I will eat my own fruit. Never do that. It's for everybody else. And that make me remember one beautiful verse from 10th canto. Krishna spoke. Etavad janma safalyam dehinam iha dehishu. Every living entity, how they should serve other living entities. So your life will be successful. Etavad janma safal. Phal means fulfillment, success. But how to serve others? Praner arther dhiya vacha shreyo acharanam sada. The best welfare activities you can perform. Some people, they will give their very life. They will sacrifice their life so others can be in peace and harmony. And after all that sacrifice, one crazy person could come and blow that whole thing. What can you do? But this is the principle. Sometimes you give your own life to save others. Or if you have wealth, you don't get more and more greedy. Try to utilize it to help others. And what is the best way to utilize that to help others? Anybody knows? What Dave is doing here today. Arranging so you can hear Harinam and Harikatha. That is the greatest dan, charity you can give to others. Dhiya, if you have good intelligence, use it wisely to help others. And vacha, some good words you can speak to help others. All those are bonus verses I'm giving you. So Narad Muni is very troubled inside. And he saw this Vyad, a hunter, hiding behind a tree. Mriga mari bare ache ban yuria. He's ready, his aim, he have some more targets. And he's aiming, hiding and aiming. Shyamavarna rakta netra mahabhayankara. Dakish color, rakta netra, reddish eyes, mahabhayankar, very frightful look. Dhanurban hasti, means bow and arrow in his hand. Yena yamadanda dhoro, like Yamraj ready to punish. Pathachari Narad tar nikate chalila. Narad Muni come off from the regular path and walk towards him. Approach him. Nikat means very close. Nikatastho maya tare to japote dhore. Anybody remember this verse? Maya is very close to us. I think yesterday we make a U-turn on the red light. Nobody knows anything. I don't think you will get a ticket. Sometimes even in the States, not all the lights they may have camera. Take a chance now. But you don't take chance with Mahamaya. She's looking at you every moment. The minute you slip, you're ready. Slap you. That's why, this is the reason why we are here. If we are spirit, soul and eternal, what are we doing in this body? We had to worry about, I wonder if my kidney functioning good. I don't know how my sugar level, this level, oh my God. By the time you worry, your blood pressure going up higher too. So many things to worry. Krudh hoya vyadh tangre gali dite chahe. Everybody knows krodh. Here, krudha, with great anger. Tangre gali dite chahe. Chai means chahana here. This Bengali language, man. He wanted to, some people simply say, I wanted to give him my mouth, like that. He wanted to tell him off. He wanted to use abusive language on Narad Muni. Now what happened? Narada prabhave mukhe gali nahi aayi. With the power of Narad Muni, his presence, not a word could come out from his mouth. And he realized this is not ordinary. I know many people give their mouth liberty. Yap, 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 this, that, this one, that one, susu, this, that. Same thing. Ratnakar. Ratnakar, highway robber. He raised a weapon to strike on Narad. And by the power of Narad, his hand remained right there. And he was shocked. Narad asked him, why are you doing this? Robbing people, killing? He said, that's how I am actually maintaining my family. He said, go and ask all your family members if they will help you to pay for this bad karma. He went, and everybody said, no, 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 that's your karma, you deal with that. And then he realized he's doing all the sinful activities for them, and they don't care about him. And this is how Ratnakar became Valmiki, Maharishi Valmiki. Gosai prayan path chari kene aila. At least, my dear sir, Gosai, Goswami, why you leave the regular path and you come to me? Kene aila. Toma dekhi mor laksha mriga palaila. All my targets, when they saw you now, they all ran away. Now I lost. I cannot take any more animals. Narad kohe, path bhuli ailana puchite, mane ek sanshay hoy, taha khandaite. I gave up this path, coming to you to ask you something. Mane ek sanshay, I have one doubt. Taha khandaite. Please remove this doubt. Take one bhajan from Atri.
जग में सुंदर है दोनों, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दोनों, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दोनों, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम श्याम राम। जग में सुंदर है दोनों, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दोनों, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम श्याम राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो राम।
Pathe je shukar mrig jani tumar hoy. On the path, that hog, that deer and so on, I understand, jani tumar hoy. They belong to you. Vyad kohe. This hunter said, Jai kaha sahi to nishchay. What you're saying, this is true. Yes, they belong to me. नारद को हे यदि जीवे मार तुम्ही बाण अर्ध हमारा कोरो केने न लोए प्राण प्राण तो प्राण बंगाली में लाइफ नारद से यदि जीवे मोरो तुम्ही बाण or to maro. If you're going to shoot that arrow, ardhamara korakine, why are you half killing them? Ardha means half. Have you ever heard the logic? Ardha kukuti nyaya. Have you heard this before? Ardha kukuti nyaya. Half hand logic. And if you push that, you know, you used to hear about a goose laying golden egg. So this person who have this goose, he's thinking that I have to feed this thing, a little bit expensive. So better cut the top half and leave the bottom half to get the golden egg. This is half-hand logic. Understand how foolish it is? Many people read Bhagavad Gita and they, like you say, cherry pick. We believe in this one, we believe that, I don't believe this one. When Krishna says, Ham sarvasya prabhavo, matta parataram nanyat kinchirasti dhananjaya. There is no truth, there is no one beyond me. I am the original. Everything emanates from me. They don't believe that. They think somebody added these things to Bhagavad Gita to make Krishna look like Supreme. Arre? They believe what they want to believe. This is the half-hand. So he's asking, na lao pran? Why you don't just take the life? Why you half killing these animals? Vyad ko he shun gosai Migari moronam. My name is Migari. Mrig in a sense is general term for all animals. It's used mainly for deer. But my name is Migari. Pitar shikshate ami kori aiche kam. My father taught me like this, to half kill these animals. And last night we talked about parents. You think this is a good father? Thank God Narada Muni came to his rescue. Why was he heading this Migari? And the father's duty is to save his child. Husband duty is to save the wife. Patischa sasyat. The wife may not understand, but the husband's duty is to save the wife. Otherwise, don't get married. Don't be guru, don't be mother, don't be father. It's a very serious thing. These were lessons given to the 100 sons of Maharaj Rishabdev. And the eldest of the 100 sons, what's his name? Bharat. And this whole planet got the name after him, Bharatvarsha. Such important lessons that he gave. So, this hunter is saying, my father taught me like this, Ardhamara jiva, yadi dhat pad kore, tabe to ananda moro. Badaya, oh badaye antare. When these animals are twisting and suffering and they're feeling all this pain, I get anand. He's feeling joy in his heart, antare. It is increasing. The more they're feeling, they're suffering, there's more joy and anand he's getting. Pleasure. You know some people are like that? Do you know anybody like that? You may not know, but I'll give you one experience. Amar is not here tonight. He was with us. We were going up Santa Cruz one night. Anand Sangeet was very popular, very, very, busy. So if we get one Saturday night, we go to hear another band, just like. So we were going to hear National Band, Santa Cruz. And big traffic and police and everything. So we inquire what happened. One old man and a lady, he and his wife, had a little hardware downstairs and they're living upstairs. That's their living. And these two, I can't say gentlemen, these two men somehow scaled up the gallery, went in, strangled the lady to death, and sliced the wrist of the man so he could bleed to death. Somehow he survived and he identified these men. And I had a friend who was to be a prison officer. He asked them, "Why did you do that?" They say, "We like when Indians scream. We like to hear Indians scream." Can you imagine that? Are these like human beings, really? You like when you hear somebody scream and you're strangling them to death? This is a real thing. I'm telling you. नारद को है एक वस्तु मांगी तुम्हार स्थाने. One thing I want to beg from you. व्याध को है मृगारी लोहो जई तुम्हार मने. So the hunter is saying, Mrigari loho yai tumhar mane. Whatever you like, you can take any of these animals. I'm like, what do you want to ask from me? Just take the animals. There's a problem? No, it's okay. I could hunt and get more. Mrig chal chahat jadi aisa mora bhore. And if you want, I have all kind of skin in my home. Mrig chal. Jai chaha taha dibo mrig vyaghram bare. You want deer skin, tiger skin, anything you want, I could give you. Just tell me what you like. Narad ko he iha ami kichu nahi chahi. None of these, I don't have any, I don't want any of these things. Ar ek daan ami magi tuma thai. There's one daan, one charity I want to ask from you. We ask Panditji to sing one song for now.
प्रेम से बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Whatever we do in life, devotees, our karma follows us like a shadow. Just be careful of the actions we perform. For every thought, word or deed is a blueprint of what the future life will be. राम कही श्री राम कही, राम कही श्री राम कही, ना राम कही हमारे खूल कोई. राम कही श्री राम कही, जब से कबीरा राम कहलाए, जब से कबीरा राम कहलाए, करहो संत गाए. जब से कबीरा कांधी लो, जब से कबीरा कांधी ली, सच्चा ही ना
Narada Muni told, I don't need any of these things. No animal, no skin, nothing. I want one charity from you. I want to beg you for that. Ami magi tuma thai. Kali hoite. Hindi mein to kal. Hoite. From tomorrow, tumi ye mrigadi mariba. When you're going to start your day to start killing these animals, prathamai mariba. From the beginning, just kill them. No half killing. Ardhamara na koribo. Don't half kill them. Vyad kohe kiba daan magila amari. What kind of charity you asking from me? Ardhamara kibo hoy. Taha koho more. What is the problem with half killing them? Explain that to me. Narada kohe ardha marile jiva paya vyatha. When you half kill them, suffering them like that, they experience great pain, vyatha. Jive dukh ditech. And this dukh, problem, suffering that you're giving to them, tumar hoibe aiche avastha. You will have to feel that same pain. People don't know that. Action and reaction. If you hurt somebody else, don't worry. Coming back to you. Be very careful. This is why I have a clear heart. To have nothing negative for anybody. Is that difficult? Once, one king heard that a saintly person is passing by, and his son, the prince, when you have lots of money, what happened? You get spoiled. The king sent somebody, please beg him to come, I want him to bless my son with long life, prosperity, and so on and so on. So the saintly person came. There was also a brahmachari there, one sadhu there, and a butcher, like you have the hunter here. So what kind of blessings he gave? Rajaputra chiranjeeva, majiva muniputra ka, jivava maro, jivava maro sadhur, majiva maraiti. Rajaputra, O prince, you live for very long. Chiranjeev. And O brahmachari, Majiv, you don't live, you should die. You should die immediately if you can. And O sadhu, Jivava Maro, you can live or you can die. And the butcher, he said, don't live and don't die. So, when the saintly person left, the king got all confused. What is this? What kind of blessings is this? So he called his Mahamantri. Explain this, please. I don't understand. The reason that he is blessing the prince to live very long, because what is waiting for him? All the sinful activities, because when you have money, you know what happens, you get spoiled. What he has to face is better stay as long as you can here. And brahmachari, you're getting up, doing Mangal Arati, you're doing, so much penance. Your place is already there. Why are you suffering here? You can go. And sadhu, whether you live or you die, it doesn't matter. You in Vaikuntha, you're already free. And butcher, don't live because more you live is more you accumulate. And don't die because when you go there is already bad. I don't know what to tell you. You're in between. You're really in a bad state. Vyat tumi jeev mara alpa aparadh tumar. You're a hunter, so killing animals, it is not such a great aparadh, offense, because that's your livelihood. But karthana, kadarthana diye maru, a papa para. unnecessarily giving pain to the animals, this is great sin. And remember, it's unnecessary. If you kill him, kill. Kill dead, not half dead. Kadarthiya tumi jat marila jive, tar taiche tuma maribe janma janmantare. This is very, very important. Narad Muni continues, all these animals that you have killed and given unnecessary pain will kill you one after the other in your next life and in life after life. So any intelligent person, is this making sense? That you have to come back and suffer like that? Narad sange vyadher man prasanna hoila. Prasanna, but Bengali mein to prasanna hoila. Prasanna. Narad sange, by being in the association of Narad Muni, his mind started to feel pleased in his mind. Although he's a hunter, but just by the association of a sadhu like Narad Muni. Once in Houston, Texas, our Guru Maharaj was saying, if you have a guru like Narad Muni, Bhakta Dhruv saw Narayan in 6 months. If you have a guru like Narad Muni. And one disciple of my Guru Maharaj, who I considered like he's the one who actually pushed us to take Harinam and so on, Mahabudhi Prabhu, he was on one side. He said, but we have guru like Narad Muni. Gurudev ignored him like he didn't hear that. While talking again, he brought the same thing. If you have guru like Narad Muni, this is how Bhakta Dhruv saw the Lord in 6 months. Mahabudhi said the same thing. But we have guru like Narad Muni. Then he looked at him and smiled. Because the same, you don't have to go to the powerhouse. These lights, how they're running. That same current, were you getting it here? You just have to plug in. This is guru. Guru comes to you, right in your own home. And is the same power invested in him. And there is one nice song, I think it's the second CD. Gangar parasha hoile paschate pavana. Gangar parasha hoile paschate pavana. Darshane pavitra koro hai magun. Ebar karuna koro Vaishnava vasai patita pavana mili ke gunai. Ebar karuna Vaishnava vasai patita pavana mili ke gunai. If you bathe in Ganga, you have to bathe for so long. I know many people spend thousands and thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars from here, and they go and they take picture. See, I bathe in Ganga. You're boasting. You know anybody? Did you see them become purified? You have to bathe and bathe and bathe. But a pure sadhu, darshane pavitra koro, just by seeing that sadhu, you become purified. Why is he feeling pleased? His heart is changing already. His heart is becoming purified. Tangravake shuni mane bhai upajila. When he heard that he will have to come back and face the same pain, then some fear arose in his heart. Vyad kohe, now he's saying, Balya hoite ei amar karma. From childhood days, this is what I was doing. Kemane tarimo mui pamar adham. I am so low, now he realized. Kemane tarimo. How can I become free from all the sins that piled up like that? এই পাপ যায় মোরো, যায় তো যায়। How will all this sin be washed away? কে মনে উপায়? What is the secret? What is the formula? What is the method to become cleansed of all these sins? Nistar koroho more. Please, what is nistar? जीवेर निस्तार लागी सूत्र कैलो व्यास, जीवेर निस्तार लागी सूत्र कैलो व्यास, मायावादी भाषा सुन ले होए सर्वनाश. If you listen to Mayavad philosophy, everything will be. Imagine the Lord himself, Mahaprabhu, when he hearing those explanations from Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, he's like, my God, where did he get these things from? Clouding the meaning. If we hear this Mayavad philosophy, everything is lost, finished. So this word nistar, to become free, nistar ko raho more. Please save me, liberate me, free me. Pardon. You say pardon. Pardon me, all these North American people. Pardon me. The word is pardon. Pardon tumar paye. I am fallen. I am now surrendered. Tumar paye. What is paye? Anybody knows? Paye means the foot. Paye onto your foot or your feet. And from paye comes, there is a word, payal. You know what is payal? In the 80s, this was one of the popular songs. Anand Sangeet we sang. पायल की झनकार रस्ते रस्ते ढूंढे तेरा प्यार रस्ते रस्ते पायल की झनकार रस्ते रस्ते छनन छनन ढूंढे तेरा प्यार रस्ते just to keep your interest, keep you alive. I'm awake, not alive, but I'm hoping that everyone is alive. But so I'm now fallen at your lotus feet. Paye. Pardon tumar. Narada kohe, jadi dhoro amar vachan. If you take my advice, if you follow my instruction, tab se korite pare tumar mochan. Then I will see if I am able to liberate you. Mochan, tumar mochan. Hindi tumhar. Bengali mein to tumar. Naha. Huh? This is why a lot of the Jewish people, they are following this Hare Krishna movement or ISKCON or you like, this philosophy, because they asked the older people, Jews, what is the name of God in the Torah? And they told them Kana. But Hindi, Kanha. But Bengali, you drop the ha, you become Kana. So they realize, who is Kana? Krishna. So I will see how I could liberate you, free you. Vyad kohe, jai koho sai to karibo. Whatever you say, I will do. Narad kohe, dhanuk bhang, tabe se khaibo. First thing, break that bow. Vyad kohe, dhanuk bhang ile, bortibe ki mone. If I break the bow, how I will maintain myself? Narad kohe, ami anna dibo pratidine. Every day I will send food for you. Don't worry. This is the power of Guru. I'm remembering, I am no sadhu, no nothing. Yesterday I get dal puri, today I get baigani. Last night we get a kind of 7 curry. Chana and aloo, this, that. Life is good in Trinidad. Maybe I'm doing something good. Then bangi byad tangre charane padila. So this hunter broke the bow and he fell at the feet of Narad Muni. Tare uthaya Narad upadesh kaila. Narad Muni lift him up and give him upadesh, instructions, advice. Ghore giya brahmane deho jat ache dhan. Go to your home and take all your wealth and give it to the Brahman. Now, while I was reading this, I have to qualify this thing carefully. Not people who claiming to be Brahman. Not Kaljug ke Brahman. Real Brahman. When the word Brahman is mentioned, you're talking about real Brahman. Many people carry some title and they claim to be Brahman. No. And this is a problem here. It is coming from India. The same status fight. We won't get into that today. So give it to the real Brahman. Ek vastra pari bahir ho, how duijan. And each of you just bring one suit of clothes and leave your house. Nadi tire ek hani kutir korya. At the bank of a river, try to set up one little cottage. Tar aage ek pindi tulsi ropiya. Aage, aage piche. In front of the house, have a raised surface, one platform, and grow one tulsi there. Tulsi should be in front of your house. Ami tumai bahu anna pathaimo dine. Every day I will send you food. Bahu anna, plenty food will come. You don't have to hunt and kill. Sayana lobe jato khao duijani. Take that and both of you eat as much as you like. Tabe say Migari tine Narad sust koila. By saying that, Narad Muni induce power, bring back these animals that he have twisting and turning, unconscious, bring them back to consciousness, heal them, and susta hoya Migari tine dhai palaya. They all got up and ran away, back to life. See the power of Narad Muni. Dekhiya vyadher mane hoil chamatkar. He was shocked and struck with wonder. Wow, such power Narad Muni has. Ghore gela vyadh guru ke kori namaskar. So he went, do namaskar to his guru now. Narad Muni went to his home. Yatha sthane Narad gela vyadh ghore aila. So Narad Muni went to his destination and this Vyadhi hunter went to his home. Narader upadeshe sakal kurila. Whatever Narad Muni asked him to do, instructed him, he did just that. Grame dhvani hoil vyadha Vaishnava hoila. News spread in the village that the hunter has become a Vaishnava. Gramer lok sab anna anile lagile. And everybody coming to see this Vaishnava now, they're bringing something. Ek din anna ane dash bish jane. Every day, food is coming that can feed 10 to 20 people. Dine tat loy jat khaye dui jane. They only took whatever they need, they can eat. Ek din Narad ko he, Shuna ho Parvate, he told his friend Parvat Muni, Amar ek shishya ache, chala ho dekhile. I have one disciple, please come with me, let's visit him. Tabe dui rishi aila, say vyadh sthane. These two rishis, Narad Muni and Parvat Muni, came. Dur hoite vyadh paile gurur darshane. From a distance, this Migari, he saw his guru, Narada Muni. Aste vyaste dhaya ase path nahi paye. And he became so enthusiastic. But he was not running on the pathway, that trace. Pathera pipilika iti uti dhore paye. On the track has ants. And imagine he was half killing these animals, suffering them. And now he has become Vaishnava. He didn't want to even mash one ant. So careful. So he's running zigzag like this, checking. When he came in front of his guru, Dandavat sthane pipilikare dekhya. Pipilika means ants. He could not even do Dandavat pranam. Ants there. What he did? Vastre sthana jhari. You know how to jhare? When you say you jhare somewhere? Jhare? Brush off. So he took his cloth and he whisked them off. Pade Dandavat hoya. Then he did Dandavat pranam. Narada ko he byad, aina hoya ascharya. This is not something so wonderful. Something that, oh, I'm so surprised that now you become Vaishnava. Hari bhakti himsa shunya hoy sadhur varya. Once you become a Hari Bhakta, then himsa shunya. No violence. You become non-violent. Anytime somebody is speaking very rough and you like violent, they are not Vaishnava at all. Cut them off. And you're the best of the sadhus now. Tabe sai byad donghare angane anila kushasan ani donghare bhaktya vasaila. Brought both of them to his courtyard, angan, and put them to sit. Jalla ani bhaktya donghar pada prakshaila. Wash their feet. Saijal means that water. Stri purushe, wife and husband, piya, shire laila. They sip that and throw the other, rest on the head. Kampa pulaka shru hoila Krishna naam gan. Urdhva bahu nritya kore vastra udan. And he started to chant, trembling and all the hair standing on end. Krishna naam, the Maha Mantra. Urdhva bahu, both hands in the air, nritya kore vastra, and the clothes is waving like this. I want to employ this one melody for Mahamantra. March 7th, we had our second, for the longest while, Anand Sangeet in Florida. And I asked one lady who was born in Taiwan to sing this song. Hey dil mujhe bata de, tu is pe, kis pe aa gaya hai. So I'll use that melody. Could use that kind of... Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Follow! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. देखिया व्याधेर प्रेम पर्वत महामुनि नारदेरे कोहे तुमी हाउ स्पर्शमणि. When Parvat Muni saw how he has become a pure Vaishnava, he told Narad Muni, you are truly like a touchstone. You only have to touch to become. नारद को है वैष्णव तुम्हारा अन्न किछु आया. Is food coming? व्याध को है जा रे पठायो सही दिया जाए. Whoever you're sending, yes, they're bringing. ए तो अन्ना ना पठायो किछु कार्य नाही. Don't send so much. सबे दुई जनार जोग्य भक्ष्य मात्र चाहे. Just send enough for both of us. नारद को है ऐसे रहो तुम्ही भाग्यवान. You're very fortunate, very good. Eat like this, just little enough to maintain your life. Eto boli dui jan hoila antardhan. As he said that, Narad Muni and Parvat Muni disappeared. Aito kahilo tumai vyadhera khyan, ja shunile hoy sadhu sang prabhav gyan. Mahaprabhu is telling Srila Sanatana Goswami, just see this story, this history of Migari. What is the power of sadhu sang? Nitai Gaura Premanande. Please stand for जयो जयो राधा कृष्ण जुगल मिलाना. जयो जयो राधा कृष्ण जुगल मिलाना. आरती करो ललितारी सखी गाना. आरती करो ललितारी सखी गाना. ओ मदन मोहन रूप त्रिभंग सुंदरा. मदन मोहन रूप त्रिभंग सुंदरा. पीतांबर शिखी पूछा चूड़ा to use American accent. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dave. Happy.
Dave, we all join in wishing you a very happy birthday, many happy returns of the day, and there could not have been a better way to celebrate than what you're doing here. I have 2 lines for you, and this is from our Guru Maharaj to you. Govinde demo dermar viti, Govinde demo dermar viti, Govinde demo dermar viti, Govinde demo dermar viti.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare
Murari, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.
As you're seated, I'll ask Panditji, because we don't see him that often, say a few words. He can bless Dev. Speak few words, and then we will do one more chant and end.
Reverend Vyasji, devotees all, and happy birthday to the birthday boy. Jai Sitaram, Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe. Wonderful discourse this evening, Swami. Well executed. Yes, we know it's a historical event that took place, but we must all look at the philosophical aspect of what has been taught. How do we improve our lives as Sanatanis, Hindus and Vaishnavas? Shall we go from yagya to yagya with the same information and not improve our lives? What sense does that make to any one of us? Like the hunter in the Katha this evening, we, all of us, including myself, from time to time would drift away from the path of Dharma. All of us. Question is, how do we get back into line? Adi Shankaracharya in Bhaja Govinda says, sing the name of God. Gita Gayam. Meditate upon Lakshmi Rupamajasam, that form of Lakshmi. Let your mind be absorbed and your heart in the name of God. And fourthly, make that gift of dawn or charity. It does not necessarily mean money. All the experiences that you had as a child growing up, academically and otherwise, you share that talent with people. Yes, of course, money is important, and if at all you have any extra, give it, and give it towards a noble deed. Because I'll tell you something, in another life from here, the money don't roll over to that. So utilize some of that for some good purposes here. Helping a mandir, doing a just cause. You all will be blessed immensely. May Krishna Bhagwan continue to guide, protect, and bless you all. May the movement continue to grow. May the name of Bhagwan be a household name. Whenever you're in distress, and one thing before I close, the words of the Guru will always remain potent and powerful. Whenever you're in distress, the hunter never knew for one moment what would have happened. So too in our lives. Just do good. Just love God and His creation, and the fruits will come to you. You don't ask for it. Everything, do it as an offering to Bhagwan Krishna. to the persons whose birthday we are celebrating here this evening, may I continue to say that may the good Lord, may you continue to find favor with the good Lord. He has taken you thus far from birth until now, and there must be something that you are doing right to be present here, chanting His name, celebrating your birthday, and glorifying Him through the means of Yagya. May you enjoy a happy birthday and many, many more to come. What you have done here, knowingly or unknowingly, is an investment in your spiritual bank account. Binu Sadasanga Vivekana Hoi Rama Kripa Sullabha Sabhoi is only by the blessings of Prabhu Sri Ram, by the blessings of God, you are able to be here. Many would have liked to be here this evening, but for some reason or the other, maybe, just maybe, the karma couldn't afford them to be here. With that, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol, Radhe Radhe.
Hare Krishna. I'd like to ask all the family members, immediately family members, please come and be behind Dev and Indra Didi. Please, Justin and family, please come. Few moments only.
Anyone, friends, family.
And friends, family, anyone who would like to come forward and give Ashirvad, please do.
When I say the word dadhatu, put a little bit. You could chinks a little bit, make sure you have enough. Because the fifth one, whatever you have in your hands, you will throw it on them. This is Swasti Vachan. My Guru Maharaj used this to bless those. Auspiciousness for everyone. And especially the birthday person. Om Swasti no Govinda, Swasti no Chutanantav, Swasti no Vasudevo, Vishnu dadhatu, little bit. Swasti no Narayano narovai, Swasti no Padmanabha, Purushottamo dadhatu. Swasti no Vishvakseno Vishveshwara, Swasti no Hrishikesho Harir dadhatu, Swasti no Vainateyo Hari, Swasti no Anjanasuto Hanur Bhagavato dadhatu. Final one coming. Swasti Swasti Sumangalayah Kesho Mahan Shri Krishna Sachidananda Ghana Sarveshwareshwaro dadhatu. Om Mangalam Bhavatu, Om Mangalam Bhavatu, Om Mangalam Bhavatu. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna Bolo Jai Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna Bolo Jai Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna Bolo Jai Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna Bolo Jai Radhe. Jai Shri Krishna Bolo Jai Radhe. Jai Shri Krishna Bolo Jai सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। वैष्णववृंद की जय।